Right, hello and welcome to the trade of the day for the 6th of January 2026. Happy New Year, everybody. We're going to be looking at the Euro versus Australian Sniper trade, which opened on, I believe, the 22nd of December. Yeah, the 22nd. A repeat of the previous Sniper trade we had a couple of weeks before, towards the end of November time. This is one of many trades that we've taken over the Christmas period. Apologies for not having many videos out. I've been on a bit of festive leave. But if you are looking to get back into the world of trading or maybe start for the first time, there's a lot of activity at the moment with everything going on in the world, and I want to give you a sneak peek of one of the easier movements we've seen over the last few days. So let's jump straight into things. We're having a look at our end of day strategy. We use these sniper discs as we call them. We call it the sniper strategy to tell us when there's something in the market worth paying attention to. Now, we look at about 37 instruments. You can see a big list of all the trades that we've had available on these different instruments over the last week. So look back one, for example, trades that we're looking at taking later tonight if they still meet the conditions between about 9:30 and 10 o'clock. But for this trade, this is on the 22nd of December. We have a red sniper disc, red outline with a grey infill. The grey is telling us this is a continuation trade, and it's pretty easy to make sense of why. We have the initial sell trade we took back here. We come down, we have a bit of a bounce back. We fight around the middle market. The middle market is where you find the most resistance. And then finally, when we get the break through the middle market, we generate the conditions for a sniper disc and we get a really nice sell trade. So we're continuing essentially the trade that happened here. We've just ignored the pullback. Not strong enough to generate a buy signal, but we got out of it in time, which is pretty handy. There's a few other factors telling us that this could be a really good trade, though. Not only is it a continuation of a previous strong mover in line with the break of the mid-band resistance, but we also have our vector average going from green to red, our trend signal line going from green to red, charting pattern, monthly trend, and weekly trend all acting in our favor. And finally, that mid-band area is orange. That indicates that the trade's, I suppose, longer-term momentum is bearish, again, supporting the opportunity for a short. So with all that said, there's only really a couple of bits you need to know, which is that there's a sniper and that the recommended stop is over 40 pips. That's the bare minimum. All those extra factors are for when you're deciding where exactly you want to put your target and how you want to run these trades. If you are coming into this as a complete beginner, you're going to be using the starter target. It's a 53.6 pip stop versus a 50 pip take profit, and it's achieved within the first 24 hours. So we open at the close of this candle, and before the close of the next day, we've already taken our profit and ran off with it. If you want to go a little bit further, you can look for the extended target. Usually a good idea when you have as many factors lined up as on this trade. And this lasted a day longer. Took an extra 30 pips out of that, turning that into about a 1.6, 1.7 to 1, something in that region. But of course, when you have this many factors, you may choose to take it further. Now, the most obvious resistance point you're going to be looking for is this region around here, back on 9th and 10th of December. And that is ultimately where the trade stalls. However, we battle it. The mid-band resistance comes in, we form a wedge, and we find ourselves breaking that quite handily. This trade is still live, by the way. There's still plenty of room for this trade to go as well. But as a reward for your patience, after we break that resistance level, we end up with in the region of 245.8 pips. Now, I've dragged that in precisely. I did cheat and write it down before I started this recording. It was 247 pips exactly so far, the total move from opening. Now, that may sound okay, but what does that actually mean for us? Well, take the starter target. If you're trading on a beginner account, it's £50 for less than a day's work. It's not awful. But by the time you're looking to take these custom targets, let's say an intermediate sized account at £3 per pip, if you're doing 247 pips, that's £741 for what essentially is just over a week's work in terms of trading days. If you're interested in seeing how to find more trades like this, not only learn how to use them, how to find them, how to manage them, but actually take a couple of suggestions for what we have coming up later tonight. We have a session at 7 o'clock. There'll be a link around this video. Come and join us, ask questions the entire way through, and hopefully we can get you trading off to a great start in 2026. Hopefully I'll see you tonight. Bye-bye for now.